What's up guys, Freddy Fishfinger here, and I'm bringing you some Pokemon Online, and the reason why I'm doing that is because I don't particularly like all the bans that are coming in left, right, and center on Showdown, and as far as I'm concerned, they can run their server any way they particularly want to. I'll just go somewhere else, and this is the somewhere else. So, I'm going to find a battle, and as you can see here, my team is not standard whatsoever. I figured, you know what, I'm doing something different, I haven't played Pokemon in forever, let's try different stuff. And I'm going to have to write down my opponent's team because on Pokemon Online, they actually don't give you the icons during the battle, for those of you that don't know. So, you're a little bit spoilt on Showdown, I guess you could say, but, you know, that's no big deal, because I'm going to be able to deal with this once I write down the entire team. I got Gengar, and I got Shuckle, because I write back to front, apparently. But that's cool. I guess lead Shuckle is gonna be the thing here, I guess, maybe, possibly. Or it could be just lead Greninja, I'm not particularly sure, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think of... Probably Suicune can deal with both of those, though, so let's go with Suicune. It's not really the lead that I would have thought I would have been doing, but, you know, it's here nonetheless. And he doesn't have anything that takes care of Suicune, so we may just be sweeping, which I'm okay with. Just set up a Calm Mind as he goes for a Protect on the first turn. Bad call, man. That's unfortunate for you. What's he going to do on the second turn? If you go for a Toxic, I will love it, because my Rest Talk... Oh, there it is, Toxic. That's cool, because my Rest Talk Suicune doesn't mind being Toxic. I'm going to go for a second Calm Mind, because I can, and I cannot be stopped. Because I am all-powerful, all-knowing, and all-amazing, and stuff like that. He sets up a Sticky Web as well. That's cool. I'll just keep Calm Minding, because, like... I'm pretty bulky as is, and I'm only getting stronger and only getting bulkier on the special side, so, yeah. And since Shuckle's not doing a hell of a lot, it's just really setting up hazards. I could just Scald it now, I guess. I could, so. But I think I'll go one more Calm Mind, be that little bit greedy, and now I'll go to sleep. Just rest off, as the Shuckle went for a Protect this turn, so that kind of worked out. I was considering going for a Scald, but nope, I decided against that. And it's working in my favor. As he went for Sticky Web again, so I think he's run out of moves. Now I'm going for Sleep Talk. And your Shuckle is going to be decimated, along with most of your team, I would say. Because a Solar Beam from a Charizard Y won't even help you. Greninja, don't think that can help. I don't think a Choice Banded Excadrill is going to be doing enough damage. And the Gengar, I've set up to be bulky as hell, and I resist Metagross with Steel Stabs anyway, so I think I've made the right play and set up, you know, a fair amount of Calm Minds. I think I'm good. I mean, it's probably not the best thing to call it so early on in the battle, but I think I'm doing pretty well here so far, so I can't complain. So yeah, if I've been cutting bits and pieces out, like, I don't know, randomly, you see random time intervals in this section here for my opponent, that's because I couldn't think of things to talk about, and I apologize for that, but it's hard to sit here for 5 minutes and go, yeah, come on, hurry up, I just want to commentate on the video, that was the whole point of this, but no, you're just taking too long, so I just have to wait until I can actually get my Sleep Talk off, so I don't know whether my opponent's decided to just run the timer out because he's like, oh, I can't win, and I'll just be that guy, or I don't know. Yeah, so that's just for anybody that needed any proof. He just decided to not make another move. That's cool. Alright, next battle, we got ourselves a Charizard, a Keldeo, which I haven't seen in forever. Keldeo, or something like that. I'm just writing the team down again. A Bishop, which is dangerous to my team, actually. A Latios, a Landorus, and a Gengar. So, I would say Charizard is Mega, and we have to find a way to deal with it. As for leads, if he leads with the Landorus, I think it'll be Scarf. Otherwise, he'll lead with the Charizard or the Gengar. That's how I see this. And I think that means that my best lead is... Oh no, he could just lead with Landorus, that's possible. I guess that's possible. I don't really expect it, but we'll see. I'll lead with Jolteon. And, okay. He's led with Charizard. I expect him to want me to Volt Switch, because I would want to Volt Switch. As such, I'm predicting him to go out into the Landorus, and therefore I'm going to go for my Hidden Power Ice. Catch him off guard a bit. We'll see if that happens. His timer's not counting down. Why is his timer not counting down? Does that mean this is glitching up as well? I don't want this to glitch up. There we go. There's the Landorus. And it came in and boom, one-shotted. Excellent. That's a really good start. Happy with that. Happy with that. This team is actually doing alright. I had one test battle with it and, you know, it did alright. So I was like, yeah, let's just go with this, see how it goes. But, you know, then it's really pulled through. The Keldeo, I'm expecting it to go for probably a Sacred Sword or something like that. I can't stay in and go for another Hidden Power Ice. That just isn't going to touch this thing. So I feel like Suicune's my best play, really. I'll do that. Go into Suicune, see how much it takes from it. He went for an Icy Wind, and I avoided the attack. So I count that as a win, and I could set up here, but I don't think I achieve anything in doing that, so I'm just going to go for a Scald. If I burn this thing, I don't exactly lose. He went out into Gengar. That's not bad. It's not brilliant either, but it's not bad. What would this Gengar want to do? What would this Gengar want to do? Would he be a Destiny Bond? I feel like he could be. I'm going to go for a Scald. Maybe I'll burn it or something like that. He has Thunderbolt. Okay, I'm not used to seeing Thunderbolt Gengar, but there's the burn. That is awesome. That is really nice. Really happy with that. And he could go for another Thunderbolt, or he could alternatively go for the Destiny Bond. As such, I'll go for a Rest, because I'll get the full health after this Thunderbolt. I was going to say unless it's a crit, but fortunately it wasn't, and we have gotten rid of the Gengar as well. So that's 2 down, 4 to go. He's brought in the Charizard. That makes me think it's a Charizard Y, and he's going to go for a Solar Beam. That means my best play would probably be Flareon from here. Yeah, I'm going to go for Flareon. See, yeah, he is the Charizard Y with the Solar Beam. That's cool. Because, I have Frustration for 3 of his 4 remaining Pokemon, the abstaining one being Bishop. I don't think he's going to bring in a Bishop on a Flareon. That's a bit weird. Toxic's probably not a bad play either, though. He could always just stay in with his Charizard. He probably will, expecting to outspeed me. Maybe he's a mixed one with Earthquake. So, you know what? I'll just go with a Frustration. And I get to go first, do 46%. Wow, that is not enough. Dragon Pulse isn't going to be enough for you either. And I'm going to go for another Frustration just to just about kill this Charizard off. I am running a Scarf Flareon because I figured, you know what? Flareon doesn't get love, and I know why it doesn't, don't get me wrong. Because it's not exactly the best Pokemon, as you can see here. It's not quite pulling its weight. It would have beaten this Charizard if I didn't swap in on the Solar Beam on the first turn, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Flareon's, you know, it's at least stopped this Charizard in its tracks. So we get, look, the timer's counting down now. Awesome. And, oh, wow, that Frustration just fell short, 52 and 46. That is unfortunate rolls. I count that a win for Flareon, to be honest. I really do. And now there is absolutely nothing holding back my Jolteon from Volt Switching. So I can Volt Switch, and I will. I either get rid of the Charizard or I get Switch Initiative. So, thank you. That's the Charizard gone. And if I go out into Ferrothorn, he doesn't have a lot. I guess he could Sacred Sword, though. I could go out into Suicune. Suicune's not bad. I think I'll go out into Aegislash. I'll go out into Aegislash just because I can't use him on Showdown, and this is one of the reasons why I actually came back and was like, you know what, stuff it, I am just going to play Pokemon Online, because Aegislash being banned, seriously, like, the Baton Pass initial nerf down to 3 Pokemon, that was like, I sat back and I went, okay, that's a bit weird, but alright, maybe it was powerful. Then, after they said, no, you can only have 1 Pokemon with Baton Pass, I sat back and went, okay, that's ridiculous, I'm probably not going to play for a while. Then when I found out Aegislash was banned, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. But we are down to 2 Pokemon left with the Keldeo and the Latios, because we got rid of his Bishop, and he wants to go for a Hydro Pump. Who can take a Hydro Pump? Oh, Suicune can take a Hydro Pump very nicely. Go down to Suicune. Suicune's just like, Hydro what? Hydro what? He says, my opponent's saying Aegislash ban in Smogon. I'm just gonna respond with, yeah, but Pokemon Online doesn't play with the Smogon rules. And I think the Aegislash ban was rubbish. So, I can use it here. There we go. Just so he knows for future reference. And I'm going to have to go for a sleep talk because Suicune is asleep. And the secret sword, doesn't do as much as I thought it might, which is excellent. So I'm going to go for the second sleep talk, and then I can rest up later, or I can go for a calm mind. I can choose between the two. Turns out he has... What item does he have? Oh, he doesn't. I thought maybe he had leftovers on that thing, but it turns out he doesn't. So I'm not sure what. Maybe he's... Could he be Scarfed? No, because he's got Hidden Power. Okay, so he's not Scarfed. He's not choiced in any way. He's not Life Orbed either, so... I don't know what item he'd be running. That's weird. Go for another Calm Mind. And my opponent forfeited. And, yeah. I don't know. I can probably take a little screen cap of this area here to show you that he actually forfeited, and that's because he simply couldn't get rid of my Suicune, and I still had more Pokemon to swap into. My Gyarados, my Aegislash, my Jolteon, and my Ferrothorn were all still alive. So, you know what? I don't even know how long this video is anymore. I've lost track of time. But, you know what? With that, that's a pretty good start for Pokemon Online. So, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like. That'd be awesome. If you guys agree with me that the Aegislash ban was rubbish, then jump on Pokemon Online, because as you can see, you're able to use it here. And I'm gonna, until they actually ban it from here, which they've got no reason to. So yeah. Anyway, with that, Freddy Fishfinger, out.